Hello, I'm Feldman. Today I will be demonstrating the Lego coin sorting robot that I exhibited at Bricolade 2016. So when you put in a coin, and so as you can see, that was a $2 coin and it went into the $2 coin slot. So now I will explain how this works when you put in a coin. So when the coin goes in, it blocks a light from a light sensor. And this is known as a light gate because the light shines at the light sensor, so the light sensor knows that there's nothing blocking the light. Once a coin goes in, it then blocks the light from hitting the light sensor, and at the first light gate, that turns on the first motor. While the coin is moving along this section, the robot is just waiting until the coin gets into this chamber. Then the coin blocks another light from light sensor, and while the coin is in here, it starts counting from this wheel that has holes in it. So there's a light that's shining through at the wheel towards another light sensor. When the wheel has got a hole in line of the light sensor is receiving light, and then when the wheel disaligns so that the light is no longer going through a hole, then the light sensor knows that it's not getting any light and it counts those flashes. Once the coin exits this chamber, based on the number of flashes that the microchip counted from this wheel, that's what sort of coin it is, because the bigger the diameter of the coin, the longer it's going to be in this wheel, or in the section to count from the wheel. So as you can see, a 50 cent would be in for longer than a 5 cent. As when you compare diameter wise, the 50 cent is a lot bigger. So based on the counting, 50 cent has a much bigger number for its diameter than the 5 cent. And so this is the main mechanism for this section. It measures based on coin diameter, and it can even tell the difference between a 5 cent and a $2. Once the coin enters the cart will then start to move along. The robot has no way of telling when the coin is in the cart. All it does is it just waits. Once the coin should be in the cart after waiting for long enough, the cart will then move along. This is the motor that's powering the cart. While this motor is on, this wheel, there's actually a wheel in here. You probably can't see it, but there's a wheel in here that has holes in it, like this wheel, and it works off the same principle of having the light shine through the holes or not. And then this light sensor will again count the flashes, and once the cart has reached the required number of flashes for each compartment, then it will just tip using the servo, and then it will start to go backwards until it blocks a light from light sensor that's back here. And so then, once it blocks this light from light sensor, the cart will then move forwards a tiny bit just to help it line up from the conveyor belt.